Hi everyone! Canada has a long list of programs that you can use to immigrate as a permanent resident or as a temporary resident. In this video, I'm going to share with you a list of programs that you can use, and also stay toward the end because I'm going to share with you a very important tool that will allow you to start your step 1 for Canada immigration. Hi everyone! Welcome to Jaser avec Flora Immigration Canada. This is a channel where I share information about immigration, integration, news, life in Canada. I'm not an expert in immigration and I'm not a consultant. I'm just a person who has immigrated in Canada not too long ago. But I'm very curious. Trust me, I'm damn curious. So I learn all information provided in official website and also talking to many expert people in immigration so that I can share all those information with you in order for you to be successful, at least more successful than I have been, because I made several mistakes, and if somebody were to give me the right information, I'll be so happy. So let's talk about the programs that you can use to immigrate in Canada as a temporary resident or as a permanent resident. First, let's talk about the program to immigrate to Canada as temporary resident. Study. If you become a student in Canada, you are also allowed to work in campus or outside of campus. But you will be a little bit restricted because of the amount of hours that you can put toward work. Because again, you're here to study. One good thing about this status, this program, is that if you're married, you can actually file for a work permit for your spouse, which is going to be an open work permit. What does that mean, you will ask? So an open work permit will allow actually your spouse to have a work permit that can last for as long as you are studying. So let's say your study will take about 4 years or 3 years, then the open work permit will take the same time, 3 years or 4 years.
On the official website of the Government of Canada, you can see the article, Help Your Spouse or Common Law Partner Work in Canada. Who can get a work permit as spouse or common law partner of a student? Your spouse or common law partner may apply for an open work permit if you are a full-time student at a public post-secondary school, such as a college or university or cégep in Quebec, private college level school in Quebec, or Canadian private school that can legally award degrees under provincial law, for example a bachelor, master's or doctorate degree, and have a valid study permit. How long is the open work permit valid for? The work permit for your spouse or common law partner is valid for the same period of time as your study permit. So you can read more down the page how to apply online or apply on paper. I'll put the link in the description, and you can navigate on the page and read more information.
Another program is Visitor. You can easily apply for a visitor visa. One good thing about Visitor is also that the parents and grandparents can apply for what they call a super visa. It means that under the super visa, a parent can stay in Canada for 2 years. Remember, usually visitors have 6 months to stay in Canada, but with a super visa, the parents or grandparents can visit for 2 years. And Once they have that super visa, the validity of that super visa will be for up to 10 years, which is very good, especially if you have kids and you want your parent to come over and babysit a little bit. Great program. Also, another program is the business immigrant program. So basically, this program is actually perfect for any person, investor, self-employed people, or people that create business to come as a temporary resident in Canada. Another point is a temporary worker. There are two types. So one is to have a work permit, an open work permit, which means that the time for your work permit will be tied up with the education of your spouse or partners. Also, the second is a work permit that is tied up with a company, meaning you're working for a company, and that's the duration that they will give you will be the duration of your working permit. Now, some temporary workers can benefit from a fast track processing, which is about 2 weeks. This is crazy. I'll put the link below. So can you imagine that you go through that program and you get selected to get through the fast track? So that means that less than a month you can be a temporary resident in Canada.
On the official website of the Government of Canada, you can see the article, Find out if you're eligible for 2-week processing through the Global Skills Strategy. Start working in Canada faster through the Global Skills Strategy. We will process most eligible work permit applications within 2 weeks. Who is eligible for 2-week processing? There are 2 ways you can be eligible for 2-week processing of your work permit application. It depends on if you need a labor market impact assessment (LMIA). If you don't need an LMIA, you will be eligible for 2-week processing if you meet all of these requirements. You are applying from outside Canada. Your job is either skill type 0 managerial or skill level A professional in the National Occupational Classification System. Your job is either skill type 0 managerial or skill level A professional in the National Occupational Classification System. Your employer has submitted an offer of employment using the employer portal and paid the employee compliance fee. International Experience Canada applicants are not eligible. If you need an LMIA, you will qualify for 2 weeks processing if you meet all of these requirements. You are applying from outside Canada. You have a processing LMIA through the Global Talent Stream of the Temporary Foreign Worker Program. This will be on the LMIA decision later. Spouse and dependent. Your spouse, common law partner, and dependent children are also eligible for 2-week processing on applications. Oh wow, this is really great. This applies to application for a visitor visa, wow, work permit, study permit. So basically, you can be eligible for 2 weeks processing. That will be so fast. They must submit a complete application and apply at the same time as you. How to get 2-week processing? Once you have the documents and information you need from your employer, you and your family members must apply online from outside Canada. submit a complete application, include a medical exam if needed, include policy certificate if needed, pay the processing fees, submit your biometrics, result within 2 weeks of submitting your application if needed. Local visa office requirement. Okay, I'm not going to read everything, but I think at this point you get the point. So yes, so this is also an option. If you get selected, you can definitely have your application processed in 2 weeks.
One other thing is also that you can come through some category under this program, like for example the young professional category, the internship co-op international, or on the vacation work, which is an awesome program that you can use to get paid while you're in vacation in Canada. Please guys, this vacation work program is kind of restricted to some countries. Now let's talk about programs for permanent residents. In program for permanent resident, you have the skilled worker program from the federal side. You have also the skilled worker program from the Quebec side. You also have the provincial nominee programs. So all those three programs will definitely require you to have a good education and also at least 1 year of experience in your domain. Another program is also family sponsorship. Yes, your spouse in Canada can sponsor you to have the status of permanent resident, or your parent or your kid can also sponsor you to have the status of permanent resident. Yes guys, it's definitely possible. Another program that you can take advantage of is the business immigrant program. So actually the business immigrant program is actually perfect for any self-employed person. Just keep in mind that you will have to show a lot of proofs, okay? You don't just claim yourself to be a self-employed. You will have to provide some documentation, but hey, if you have all the necessary paperwork, go for it. This is a very great program as well. And this program is also very suitable for investors or people who create a business. You can definitely take advantage of that program. Now let's talk about the Canadian Experience class. So basically this program is very suitable for any person that has experience in Canada as a worker or in education. Meaning if you were in Canada as a temporary worker, for example, you definitely can take advantage of this program. If you were in Canada, or you are in Canada actually, on both sides, as a student, you can definitely take advantage of this program as well. Indeed, that program will allow you to move your status from temporary resident to permanent resident. So friends, there are a lot of programs that will allow you to come to Canada. There are even new programs that I would like to talk more in a different video so that I can give you more details and explain everything properly to you. Let's talk about this great tool I told you about at the beginning of the video. So definitely you can use this tool to start your first step for immigration to Canada. The tool is actually on the official website and it's called Verify Your Eligibility. Very good tool. Basically what you will do is you will enter all your information in the tool, and the tool will tell you exactly if it's possible for you actually to immigrate to Canada. And also the tool will tell you what program will be suitable for your situation. So basically what are the questions that the tool will require from you? It's just a simple one. It's very general, to be honest with you. It's gonna ask you, for example, about your nationality, your family structure, what language do you understand, your education, your work experience, and your financial fund. Can you sustain yourself once you get in Canada? So all of those general information will allow the tool to see if, yeah, you can come to Canada. So, but you can check and use that tool if you just want to have an idea of the possibility. You don't have to go through the process directly from that, but it's a good tool at least to check, because you know, some people will start the process not even knowing if it's going to work for them, and they will definitely waste time, they will waste money, they will waste energy, and meanwhile there's no program that can work for them. So this is a very good tool to tell you at least if there is a change, even as a visitor or under the program for study or any other thing. So I mean, when I used that program myself, I was really happy to see which program will fit for me, because again, like I said, there's too many programs, friends. It's too hard to know exactly where to start, and I have been receiving the same question over and over again. So today I'm sharing that tools with you all. Again, I'm gonna put the link in the description, so please, friend, as always, check and make research. If you don't want to miss more video on strategy and news for immigration in Canada, please subscribe. Trust me, friends, you will learn a lot. If you have any question, you have any comment, or you want me to talk about a particular subject, put it in the comment. I will definitely answer you right away, or I will make a video to give you all the juicy details and share with the community. If you like this video and you feel like it was informative, please thumbs up. If you think that this video can help any other person, please share the video to friends, to family, to networks, to everyone, because I am really trying to help people understand more about immigration in Canada, and I hope that everything I'm sharing will be helpful to you guys. Alright guys, I will see you next. Bye.